If you're over 60 and starting to feel more wobbly when moving around your home, you're not alone. Maybe you've noticed that turning too quickly or stepping onto a curb feels a little riskier than it used to. But here's something most people don't realize. It's not just age. It's your nervous system falling asleep. Modern life makes this worse. Too much sitting, too many smooth, predictable movements, and not enough real challenge for your brain and body. Over time, your inner systems, the ones that control balance and coordination, start to shut down from underuse. But there's hope. In this video, I'm going to show you how just 3 minutes a day of controlled instability can wake those systems back up. No gym, no pills, and no complicated routines. Just a simple method to retrain your balance from the ground up, safely and effectively, right from home. When most people think about balance, they picture strong legs or maybe some light stretching. But true balance isn't just about muscles. It's a team effort between 3 hidden systems in your body. Your inner ear, your vestibular system tells your brain when you're turning, tilting, or moving. Your proprioceptors, tiny sensors in your joints and muscles that tell your brain where your body is in space. Your eyes, helping your brain orient you in your surroundings. These 3 systems work together like a GPS for your body. But here's the problem. After 60, if you're not challenging them, they start to go quiet. Think about it. We sit more, move less, and avoid instability. That means your brain stops getting updates from your joints, ears, and eyes, and your body begins to forget how to stay balanced. And that's when the scary stuff starts. Hesitating at stairs, grabbing furniture more often, or feeling unsure on uneven ground. But here's the good news. Just like a muscle, these systems can be reawakened. You don't need to train for hours or do anything extreme. In fact, short, focused bursts of movement are more effective because they reintroduce controlled instability, the exact kind your brain needs to stay sharp and responsive. It's not about doing things harder, it's about doing them smarter. We're going to safely challenge your brain and body just enough to turn those sensors back on, without overwhelming you. What you're about to learn is not only based on science, it's used every day in balance therapy and neurological rehab. The difference is, you can do this at home, starting today, in just 3 minutes. You've probably been told to work on your balance by standing on one foot, lifting your legs, or doing slow stretches. But if you're over 60 and still feel unstable, despite doing these exercises, it's not because you're not trying hard enough. It's because those routines are missing the most important part of balance, your nervous system. Most balance programs focus on muscles, and yes, muscle strength matters, but that's just the surface. Real stability comes from how fast and how accurately your brain can respond to movement. Think about it. When you trip, you don't have time to think. Your body needs to react instantly. Shift weight, adjust posture, tighten muscles, all in a split second. And those fast reflexes don't come from slow, static exercises. That's the big problem with typical balance routines. They're too predictable. The same slow movement over and over, your brain gets bored, your reflexes aren't challenged, and nothing changes. In fact, many seniors actually feel worse after weeks of trying these routines because their real balance systems, the ones that matter in real life, were never activated. So, what does work? Controlled instability. That means short, safe, but slightly unpredictable movements that wake up the body's internal GPS, your proprioceptors, your inner ear, and your brain's postural system. These are the systems that quietly weaken with age, not because of damage, but because of lack of stimulation. Modern life has trained you to avoid these challenges. Soft carpets, smooth floors, chairs with armrests. You stop turning fast, reaching quickly, or shifting direction, and your body slowly forgets how. But here's the good news. It remembers quickly. And when you do the right type of balance training, movements with variety, timing, and challenge, your brain lights back up. The reflexes get faster. The posture adjusts on its own. You start to feel confident again. That's exactly what we're about to do, in just 3 minutes a day. Now it's time to move. But before we begin, I want you to hear this clearly. Safety comes first. You do not need to do these perfectly. The goal is not to test your balance, it's to retrain it. So let's create a safe setup. Stand near a sturdy surface like a kitchen counter, the back of a heavy chair, or a wall. Make sure there are no rugs or clutter around you. Wear supportive shoes or go barefoot if your floor is stable. Never socks on smooth surfaces. We're going to go through 3 movements, each designed to stimulate a different part of your balance system. Let's begin. Exercise 1. Heel to toe shift, proprioception activation. This is about waking up the sensors in your feet and ankles, the ones that tell your brain where you are in space. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Slowly step one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe, like you're on a tightrope. Keep a finger on the wall or counter if needed. Now, gently shift your weight forward onto the front foot, then slowly shift it back onto the rear foot. Repeat this forward-back motion 8 to 10 times, slow and steady. Then switch feet and repeat on the other side. Why it works. This trains your body to respond to micro shifts in position, the exact kind that keep you upright when stepping off a curb or shifting direction. Exercise 2. Slow step and reach, Vestibular plus, Postural reflex training. This movement simulates everyday motion, like reaching for something or stepping sideways. Start standing tall, feet slightly apart. Slowly lift your right foot and step to the side. As you step, reach your left arm across your body as if reaching to grab something off a shelf. Hold the position for 2 to 3 seconds, then return to center. Now repeat with the left foot stepping and right arm reaching. Alternate sides for 6 to 8 total reps. Tip: keep your head and eyes level. This gently stimulates your inner ear, vestibular system, to respond to head and body motion at the same time. Exercise 3. Controlled head, turns with weight shift, Vestibular plus, proprioceptive reset. This one teaches your brain to handle head movement without losing stability, a huge fall risk for seniors. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, one hand lightly on a support. Begin slowly shifting your weight from right to left, like a calm, slow sway. Now, as you shift weight, turn your head gently to the right, then back to center. Shift to the left and turn your head to the left. Repeat this side-to-side flow with head turns 6 to 10 times. Important: if you feel dizzy, stop immediately. Only move your head as far as feels comfortable. This exercise trains your brain to manage head motion while keeping the body centered, essential for walking safely. Finishing notes. That's it, just 3 minutes. But the power is in the consistency. You don't need to feel perfectly balanced today. The goal is to reawaken the reflexes, coordination, and confidence that have quietly faded. With daily practice, your nervous system begins to remember. Start with once a day. If you feel good, try it twice. And remember, small improvements add up. Feeling 10% more stable can mean catching yourself instead of falling. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on what just happened. In just 3 minutes, you didn't just do some balance exercises. You began the process of reconnecting your brain and body, of waking up systems that have been quietly fading for years. You gave your nervous system something it's been craving: challenge, variation, and purpose. Now here's the truth. This isn't a one-time fix, and that's a good thing, because your body wants this. It responds incredibly well to short, daily doses of the right kind of movement. That's how you build not just strength, but confidence. The kind of confidence that lets you walk across the room without thinking, that lets you turn, reach, and step without hesitation. And that's what we want for you. So here's your challenge. Do this routine every day for the next 7 days. Just 3 minutes. That's it. Mark it on a calendar. Set a reminder. Make it part of your morning or your evening. You'll be amazed at what starts to change. And I'd love to hear from you. If you're ready to retrain your balance, drop a comment below saying, "I'm waking up my balance." That tells me you're serious, and that you've committed to taking back control of how you move. Also, if this video was helpful, please share it with a friend, spouse, or family member. So many people over 60 struggle silently with balance loss. This video might be the exact thing they've been searching for. And of course, make sure you're subscribed. Click the bell so you don't miss what's coming next, including a follow-along daily balance booster and a seated version of this routine for those with knee or hip pain. Remember, you're not done. You're just getting started. Your brain and body are incredible at adapting, at any age, and today you proved that. So until next time, stay strong, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next video.